Bought at Costco. 5 years have passed and still going very strong. Very uncomplicated out of the box. Can do everything: soups, shakes, smoothies, and even top-notch dosa and idli batter. Highly recommended. 08/21/15 update. Just did my 2000th blend with this amazing blender. Customer service is excellent. My bowl started leaking and they sent me a new one for free, no questions asked. I owned an Orange Julius franchise for 20 years, so I know about blenders. We have used our Blendtec 1 to 3 times per day since we bought it, mostly making smoothies. It's a beast, loud yes, but makes a perfect smoothie every time. I was sure when I bought it that I would be taking advantage of their good warranty, but after over 1500 uses, it still works perfectly. At the rate we are using it, it will have over 5,000 blends before the warranty expires. I wish there was a glass bowl option, as the polycarbonate bowl does get scratched up. I received this blender as a gift for Christmas. I started off feeling very excited about it, but now I'm just disappointed. I took it out of the box it was shipped in, from Amazon, and rinsed the canister so I could make my first smoothie. Everything worked well and was blended very nicely, but the canister seems to have sprung a leak. Very aggravating since this was its very first use. I will try to contact Blendtec to receive a replacement. I'm hoping them will be accommodating even though I don't have a gift receipt. I will update if anything changes. Update. I reached out to Blendtec customer service and they were happy to send me a new jar. It came quicker than I expected. Since getting the new jar, the blender has worked perfectly. Highly recommend Blendtec for wonderful customer service and quality. When I first started using it, I thought it wasn't going to last because when it starts up the RPMs fluctuate in the beginning like the motor is giving out. But it is just part of the mixing process. Added photo. I have been using it for over 2 years. Bought it in November of 2017. It's now 2020 and see photo. Over 600 blends and counting. Very happy with it, would recommend to anyone. So far I have used my Blendtec blender 4 times. It took me a couple times to get it down right, but I really love this blender. When I opened it on Christmas Day, it was a gift from my husband. I noticed deep scratches on the jar. I tried messaging Blendtec, but I've yet to receive a response. I tried to get a good photo, but it was a little difficult. Would love to hear from someone about this. This product is so powerful. With more horsepower than the Vitamix. The Blendtec motor is so strong it does not need sharp blades like what the Vitamix has. It is so easy to wash. And with its short height, it easily stores in the countertop. Most important of all, it is very durable. Ours, an older model but with a similar motor, has about 4 years of service in the kitchen and more than 1350 cycles to its credit, blending frozen fruits all the time. The only advantage Vitamix has over this product is that, while Blendtec has a relief hole on the lid of its container, Blendtec do. Big deal. I easily solved this problem by buying a big composite spoon from Costco for less than $6 a pair and cut one of them to be used as a plunger. I think all blenders that are designed to blend frozen stuff should come with a plunger. Frozen foods tend to cling to each other. And no matter how strong the motor of the blender, frozen stuffs that cling to each other tend to get suspended in place by the tapered dimension of the jar and don't get sucked, pulled down in the process of blending. What happens is that the strong and very fast action of the blade only creates a cave under the frozen stuffs that are stuck to each other. And the only way to produce a cave-in effect on the frozen stuffs that are stuck to each other is to push them. On this note, Blendtec should provide a plunger for its blenders. PS, see the improvised plunger in the image I posted. It hangs about an inch from the blade of the blender for safety reasons. Working great. Take less than a minute to make a tasty smoothie and easy clean too. By the way, it did total crush the seed. Great blender, no issues at all, and it works like a dream. I am so pleased with my purchase. We actually get a lot of use out of this. It is loud, but that's a small sacrifice for what it does really well. We make soups, smoothies, whole juices, and I can't wait to do more. This blender is so versatile, I love it. Even clean up is super easy. I've had and used this Blendtec for over a year now. It has over 600 uses. The count doesn't change when you use the pulse feature, and still going strong. I put 1 to 2 cups of spinach in my protein shake every morning, and the texture is always silky smooth after blending. Yes, it is noisy, but no more than other blenders. My Blendtec came with the Fourside jar, and I purchased the mini wild side jar, twist jar and go cup. I've used my Blendtec to make shakes, almond butter, peanut butter, ice cream, almond milk, hummus, and soups. While it is loud, it's just as loud as any other blender. I did not find it especially disruptive. The noisiest part was at the beginning of the cycle when it was blending the frozen fruit. Also, reviewers said that the lid flew off when blending. I am guessing they did not have the lid fastened on properly. On the 4 sides of the lid are little lips that click onto the jar to keep it in place, which is why it takes me a second to take off the lid in the video. I used the smoothie setting and it made a very consistent and delicious drink. I could still feel the texture of the raspberry seeds, but I think that's to be expected. I was skeptical that a drop of dish soap and water would clean all the seeds off the side of the jar, but it worked. Click link in description for more reviews.